Hey, Johnny from johnnygood.com here. Thank you for tuning into day 4 of my Screencast challenge. Today I'm talking about screencasting specifically for Windows users. I'm running Windows 7. I know the Windows 10 has now come bundled with some screencasting software. Whether they've solved this problem I'm going to talk to you about today, I don't know. Please let me know. A client, how this came about was a client asked me a few weeks ago if I could take him through the processes which I'd done on his drums. And I thought this would be a much easier way, just showing him in Sonar what I'd done rather than just a really long email, which I didn't have time to write. I thought this would be really simple. I've seen so many screencasts. I follow so many fantastically useful YouTube channels, which I learn stuff from every day. And I thought, you know, that'll be fun. I'd actually quite like to do this myself. I thought it'd be simple, seemed simple, but it wasn't. I came across one really big hurdle and another smaller hurdle. The big hurdle was, it soon became apparent after downloading a lot of freeware and shareware, different pieces of software, that the audio from my DAW was not being captured. I thought that was something that I was doing wrong. Looked into my routing and stuff, seeing if I could sort it out. Started looking on forums online and just saw so many people banging their heads against brick walls trying to sort this problem out. I came across a couple of solutions, but they were really long-winded. They involved more routing, mixing software, and just stuff which I just could not face. So I kind of slept on it and came up with a solution which I'm using now, and it works really well. The other problem which I came across was with the software I ended up choosing, which was called Movavi, and it was Movavi. I think it was the edition 5, and it wasn't recording the pop-ups. If I was going to pop up an EQ or bring in a plugin, it wasn't recording those. So I just had a mouse circling things, talking about stuff which wasn't coming up on the screen. There, I contacted the customer service there, and they kindly sent me their upgrade, which is Movavi 7, which has this problem solved. It's really cool piece of screencast software. It's about £20, I think. It's really simple and it works really well, so I'd recommend that, but get Movavi 7. Okay, so I'm going to show you now my solution to what I came up with to record the sound coming from my DAW at the same time as the sound from my mic. Hey, so here was my solution which I woke up with. I wasn't sure it was going to work or not, but it turns out it works absolutely fine. So the first thing I needed to do was to pop out to my local shop, which is PMT here in Norwich, and get myself the cheapest mixing desk I could find, as I'd sold my Behringer Xenix 4-channel a few years ago. So this is what I came back with, the Alto Professional ZMX 52. It was 35 quid, and actually it's a pretty cool thing. And perfect for what I wanted. Okay, so first thing I wanted to do was plug in my mic, which I would be screencasting into. I'm going to just use this green XLR to represent the microphone. Okay, so that's plugged in. The next thing I needed to plug in was the 2 outs, which normally went into my monitors, which is going to go into this mixing desk. Okay, so my left and rights. Okay, so I plugged those in. And then, well, you probably guessed where this is going. I wanted to then plug in my main mix out into the ins, the recording inputs of my sound card. Okay, so when you do this, and this was the thing which I wasn't sure whether it would work or not, be really cautious with your volume as you're winding it back into the sound card, because if you crank it right up, the whole thing overloads and you get some hideous sound. But it works fine. You just got to be gentle with the volumes and just get your levels right. So once that's all plugged up, put in some headphones, bring up your screencasting software, and disable recording the system audio, because you don't need to, because all you're going to be recording is the mic audio, because you've essentially split the mic audio into 3 things. the sound coming from your sound card, and a mic which you're bringing into the mixing desk. The whole thing you can then independently mix from your headphones and then send and capture into your sound card, which your screencasting software will pick up as its mic in. Okay, so that's it. That's the solution. Just fiddle around with your headphones. When you get a sound that's level with the sound coming from your door and the sound that's coming from your mic, start recording your screencasting, and it works. And it's going to set you back about £35 and save a load of headaches. So I hope you enjoyed today's screencasting challenge. That screencasting in Windows, a really good, cheap, simple solution that'll save you having to either record your screencast and record your audio separately and then try to fit it all together afterwards, or having to download a load of other software and rerouting options. A nice, simple, old school solution that works. Thanks for checking this out. If you enjoyed this, then please subscribe to my channel or check out johnnygood.com. Have yourself a great day. I'll see you tomorrow for Screencast Challenge number 5.